Good morning, how are you? I am starting to feel better, but I still have this weird respiratory slash congestion and sinus issue. So I might be sounding a little bit strange. But as promised, I have a topic about trauma today. And the topic is trauma, independence, and trust. And this is something I did for many, many years. So it's something I'm very familiar with. And it came up in conversation with a friend the other day. When we have trauma, whether it's abandonment or neglect, when we didn't get the attention and care as a child that we wished that we had or that we truly deserved, we tend to push people away, especially when things get more and more stressful. We'll push people away, and we want to handle everything on our own and not open up to others and not open up to help and not open up to receiving. And this is very understandable, because if you received neglect and abandonment and abuse, then you don't want to receive. But this starts to affect us in many ways. We become chronically independent in a toxic way, where we just refuse help and we don't trust anyone. So we have major trust issues, and we become so independent that we become so vulnerable because we don't have a network that we can rely on. And no man is an island, as they say. And so we end up in this place where it's very lonely, it's very scary, and we have this facade of strength and independence, but inside we're just caving in and we're really scared because we feel alone and abandoned and neglected. But our response to that in the trauma fight or flight is flight. We just say no to people and we run away from relationships because we don't trust, and we expect that we'll get hurt again and again. And so, when you pause today, think about whether you have displayed this kind of a trauma response, just being fiercely independent, pushing people away, pushing away help and relationships because you don't trust, and you don't expect that you can trust anyone because you've had bad experiences once you've been betrayed. So this has been happening to me for many years, and now I realize the people I can trust, my parents and a few close friends. And one of my close friends said to me when I was in the middle of this, my last few major betrayals, because I'm an empath and a trauma survivor and an abuse survivor who attracts narcissists, he said, just keep your circle small, make sure that there are people who have known you for a long time and that you trust and who have always been there for you. And that's really good advice. So that's it from me today. Think about this and where you are in this. I won't be on tomorrow. I'm teaching a workshop for the day at a beautiful location that I've never been to a group of women who are business leaders and who work in nonprofits, who have requested a leadership and empowerment workshop. Or rather, it's a leadership workshop, but I'll be working in some empowerment in there, as I do. So I'll be back with you on Sunday with a special message. So love you, take care, and bye for now.